love of this culture and for everything that we've been through with the niggas that came here, I would like to have a moment of silence for UL, the street poet. Okay, make some noise!
Hey yo! Welcome to it. Level Up presents Supremacy. Make some noise! Better rap is really alive vandaag bafethu. We starting this shit. Got some coins?
I already said I'm going first.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Keep the coin, nigga.
Hey yo! Rap on my left, introduce yourself.
JP.
Oh shit. Rap on my right, introduce yourself.
Raloj.
Come on.
Double G, North shit. Let's go.
Right. JP decided he's going first. Round one is on you, homie.
Alright. When this supposed to happen, Double G's pops died. He couldn't get into action. No one in the culture even spoke about it. Seems like you'll only care for a nigga when you're rapping. I'm sorry for your loss, King. I know your experience. I lost my pops too once back then. So I know the pain, the anger, the sadness. I'd be vexed too, stressed too. Fuck a battle. These rounds I wouldn't be able to get through. So out of respect to Double G and his family, can we have a moment of silence? And then another, cause he gonna be next too. And then another, cause he gonna be next too. Then adjacent to pops to embrace him, I step fool, get you clipped, waste him. You gotta think about what you in. I'm a New Guinea witch doctor with a pot brewing, ready to cook him, hit bones through the nose, break him, leave him crooked, or make him disappear after his failure. I jihad sue him and then reunite him with pops. It's ancient Asian how bullets do this to have the metal put him back together like kintsugi. Bitch, I do this.
Let's go.
It's not too late for you to go home. You don't have to go through this, but you're here now, and we wondering how come when we already know the outcome. Look at him. He don't even know he's dead. I got a sixth sense for this, and he's Bruce Willis as Dr. Malcolm. But to compare us is a shame when the only thing we have in common is two letters is what makes our name. Between us, I am the superlative. Make no question, I am the alpha. Bet it's not just self-proclaimed. There's no comparing me to this lame. We are not the same. But I didn't come here for a debatable, sorry, trapeze act. I come through swinging, and I'm about to catch a body. In this ring, lead you through fire rounds. This ain't Gotham being a clown. Just gonna make you end up like Ronald. You know how this gonna pan out. All this time, you thinking about going home, Marcus Garvey. But while we checking attendance for a class of niggas that shouldn't even be mentioned in register, I'm offended. Every lesson should have given you room for improvement. Never taught the ways of the pen, right? Therefore, ink lines of thought with no congruent. You are better off playing truant. Now it's going all over the net. When the view's moving, that's how many people seen you losing. Problem solved. Get extracted in the solution like a menstruum. Your mind is a space with no substance matter, a vacuum, and I doing bad on cam, which is forever in a continuum. See, when I break it down with these words, get the W in. These things gotta sink in. Give it time, not just in the building. You'll dig it all later and realize it's a body you exhuming. Is this what we're doing? You will realize it's a body you exhuming. Is this what we doing? This nigga Coochie, Chanel logo in 2 C's definitely fooled me into thinking Double G was all Gucci. Definitely could have fooled me into thinking Double G was all Gucci. They say hip hop should have no goon shit, but it's all over in the music. The streets we decorate. Let's get it straight. You'll get the old beat down like a demo tape. Let me demonstrate. You'll get the old beat down like a demo tape. Let me demonstrate. My greatest hits are when the crew with, we overdo it. Check the body of work. It's been hit after hit. Ever since we debuted Clips, instrumental with the instruments, Tools gripped the first and the sophomore. Hit them back to back, they knew this. Soon as I seen Nolo, I said double album. They knew it was a spine shot to fuck up 2 discs, 2 shit. True shit, he hardly trouble. Especially when he lying about him and the homies putting ups in rubble. You can't pull off any facade involving stunning. You can get a stand-in if you physically can't rise above it, but tell us who you really are. I promise we can't judge it, because either way, he ain't gonna look the same after our body double. He ain't gonna look the same after our body double. But I don't want to hear about this and you gonna do that. Chill, be calm, be humble. Don't even take that stance. Keep it rap, cause you'll still live even if you lose to embrace the fans. You won't win any war where they spray the cans, cause if Jay Black on him, bet he won't be alive to even shake a hand. Cause if Jay Black on him, bet he won't be alive to even shake a hand. Bet that'll wake the fans. Champion, don't even take that chance. Cause I can see that you're weak, cat. For anyone thinking that G hard, let J.I. where G at. You gonna see a nigga with a beard and a pop up like G hard. For an infidel, I bring him hell, but it get cold quick. You been a cancer to the game, that's why I gotta smoke shit. Get our toe grip. He don't even know what kind of shit he in. Get his dome split. He was ill the last time we saw him, but he gonna die after he crossed the arms like Chadwick Boseman. Nigga, I toast him. Nigga, I toast him. He Federlite, but they gonna say he got the best pen. Yeah, I said it right, cause after they zip him up in a body bag, he gonna look like Black Leather Blight. His end in sight. He gonna look like Black Leather Blight. His end in sight. No red herrings to fate. Ask any God you believe in. There's no intervening. I owe him a body. I came to collect like demons. If there's anyone in the way, it's red over all while I'm trying to redeem it. He talking guns when Double G just my lemma in woodwork glass. Couldn't tell a stick up from the beam shit. But he just gonna lie here. He's just gonna stand here rapping with a mouthful of teachers, lying in every bar like an alcoholic fiend bitch. Every time I seen him, every time I see him, he look like he battling addiction. All over. Every time I see him, he look like he battling addiction. All over in his rap switching, looking for a mean fix. He been itching. Is this where our tour and the hope went to? Man, KFC dripping. He a victim, I evict him, I dismiss him. How many times they gonna book you and no peace and you gonna diss the mission, huh? We ain't even gotta go to the past and list him. 2 times this year alone should have ended his era. Packed him up and sent him back to the north where the treasure fella. In the twilight of it all, in a few months, you been a bitch 2 times. Bella Bella. And this is... You been a bitch 2 times, Bella Bella, and that's utter madness. Don't even talk about me not showing up for stars. The public hung me out and they had a brother canceled. But they don't even charge you at all. And you didn't show up for Mind, Peace, and Raw. I mean, that's a lot, even by double standards, damn it. Damn it. But that's how you all planned it. You all only gave me 5 minutes to rap. But okay, go ahead and spit that. No cadence, spoken word whack shit you call around. Go ahead and rap, King.
Once again, I'm on this grand stage and we got Double G versus Jay. Is you ready or not? Nigga, I hope you came prepared for this colossal collision. So Jay, if you ready, then nod. See, Level Up wanted me to show you the ropes, and honestly, I went and readied the knot. See, you said you could hang. Well, prepare to get lynched because I'm about to let my pen run riot. Elevated penmanship is what I'm about to display. Victory is certainly mine if the fans remain unbiased. Now preceding this encounter, Jay was heavily trolling. And honestly, his trolling gave me a glimpse of how he was going to attack. And because of that fact, I'm fully prepared for his angles. Oh, I'm most definitely ready for his reps. Plus, I know he's going to seriously cap. Well, good thing I got my head geared for that. Now I'm from... Now I'm from the ghetto, Jay. You think you're the only one skilled at using guns? Well, I too can use such tactics. Go ahead, test me, and I'll go bananas. Put a pear plum in the sour melon. Put a pear plum in the sour... Sorry. Let's go. Yeah. Jay, I'm from the ghetto. You think you're the only one skilled at using guns? Well, I too can use such tactics. Go ahead, test me, and I'll go bananas. Put a pear in the sour grapes melon. I'm making a fruit basket. Now there was a certain amount of uncertainty on whether you'd pitch. Honestly, you showing up was kinda in doubt. I mean, just look at your history. 10K tournament, level up, tough jam, snatch the mic. Yeah, you've backpedaled on more than your fair share of bouts. Which is why I'm convinced you became a father by accident. Which is why I'm convinced you became a father by accident. Because whenever it's your time to come, you always prefer to pull out. Now, side note... Now, side note, now years ago I told you that if we ever battle, then I'd put you in a pine box, and you should have believed me, cause moment I said that, I had laser focus in my eyes like Cyclops. Nigga, I had laser focus in my eyes like Cyclops. Nigga, I'm overly gifted. I do it all. Punch, scheme, name flip. Jay, I can even pause mid-round just to tell you that you average, and versus T, you really had some mid-rounds. Now, after the announcement of our duel, my girl sat me down and... Now, after the announcement of our duel, my girl sat me down and told me to unleash hell upon you. She told me to leave you battered, bludgeoned, broken, bloody, basically in a state beyond bruised. And after Shorty told me what she expected me to do, I knew I couldn't show no mercy to this fool. So right then, I said I'm a 3-0 dude. I told my girl, baby, when you look at the score, you're going to be reminded of Dragon Ball. Because when you look at the score, you're going to see a clear margin, boo. Now, Jay... I told my girl, baby, when you look at the score, you're going to be reminded of Dragon Ball. Because when you look at the score, you're going to see a clear margin, boo. Now, Jay, you've convinced yourself that you were elite. And ever since your battle with stars, you've been acting extra cocky. See, Jay, you think you got to battle stars because your status solidified. And that sort of thinking is hella faulty. See, finances are what motivated stars to battle you. He didn't do it because he thinks your penmanship is close to godly. See, Jay, you must be sleeping. If you don't know the reason he agreed to battle you, it's because they gave Starbucks. Well, it's about time you wake up and smell the coffee. See, finances are what motivated stars to battle you. He didn't do it because he thinks your penmanship is close to godly. CJ, you must be sleeping. If you don't know the reason he agreed to battle you, it's because they gave Starbucks. Well, it's about time you wake up and smell the coffee. See, for T, that match was simply business. So Jay trying to brag about how you had it locked in with T would not be smart. Because I know for a fact that money is what allowed you to secure a T for the ring like jewelry store guards. Now, you said you could go toe-to-toe with me. And for that reason, I gotta do you in the worst manner. So tonight I'm pulling no punches. I'ma talk to you using extreme candor. See, I'ma teach you a lesson. For 3 rounds they gonna say the kid's schooling you, Jay. Ellis Park campus. Now I'm from the north. Now I'm from the north, and statistically it's been proven that my region solely
Yo, hold it down, you're not on fucking stage. What's up?
Now, I'm from the north, and statistically, it's been proven that my region solely produces gifted MCs. But you can't say that about your region, because your province is the reason we gotta deal with a nigga like DMC. Now, Jay loves to incorporate Zulu into his raps. He really thinks it makes him seem like a relatable person. Well, I'm about to flip the script, use his mother tongue. See, tonight, I'm really role reversing. Excel IT. Ek gaan nie saam met jou speel nie. Ek gaan jou trap tot jy stukken. Daar gaan geen grappies wees. Na hierdie wedstryd gaan hulle sê jy was gebliksem. Now after you Now, after you pulled out of your match with Courage, that boy was hurt to the core. He even made a social media post expressing how your behavior is something that he abhor. Considering how animated he got, it's safe to say the way you did Courage was cowardly, dog. Now you can't question my dedication, because the amount of work I've put in is fucking ridiculous, fam. I've battled so frequently that to count my battles, you gotta use both hands. See, I'm passionate about this art, and I'ma remain active for as long as I can. Only time I'll stop rapping is when my body tires like the Michelin Man. Now Nova, I told you I'm a savage, so to this battle, he better have come donned in armor. Cause once I get on stage, I'ma get in this gangster grill and start giving DJ drama. Nigga, my punches.
Drop that mixtape shit. Gangster Grizzly.
Nigga, my punches God tier. Thinking you could match my ability was simply retarded. And for having the nerve to test my pen, you are about to become one of the dearly departed. Now, time.
You said something about courage. I ducked that nigga. How is that even possible? Knowing I would have had courage under fire like Denzel Washington. And I ain't talking about no street shit. Nigga, I would have broke courage down to a weakness. The things will glow, heat up blow. My nigga's stupid, dog. I would have had courage scared in the middle of nowhere like the TV show. And you said you got a girl? Nigga, looking at you, you know we don't believe it, King. I mean, that whole round was mid, like the 8 bar in a 16. Look, I handle shit. I've been a different animal since in every battle, it's either I'm the underdog or the antagonist. And this one is no different, neither will I be. But even though I love it, no, it pains me to do it like a masochist. Just remember, my nigga, you asked for this. And I'm handing you it. I'm the source of your ramifications, dishing it out in large scales. And brother, I ain't no ramekin. I said no comparison. I'm a once-in-a-lifetime shot. Can't pay me enough. Y'all gotta miss me just to get me. Cut from a different clot. In an island alone, fucking up these kids like Jeffrey Epstein. Disgusting. In an island alone, fucking up these kids like Jeffrey Epstein. Firing pin in this. Nigga, split his shit, I pin his shit. Nigga, I'm just different. But what you thought you came to bag is just the one you fit in. You're your own executioner. Detrimental to the life you living. You newcomer 2019? Nigga, that's suspicious. Because I seen footage of you battling over 10 years ago. Were you that bad for picking? Because even when they handed you that, you were already 5 years deep. Was life that dismissive? Despite past endeavors, you've been overlooked your entire life. And that's depressing. Against Verbalist casted himself as the victim, you said, I'm a newcomer, don't underestimate me. Nigga, that's self-inflicted. See, you told Verb, See, you told, do your thing, King.
Let's go.
Disgusting. I'm asking myself there too. Where was I? Shit. Oh yeah. You told Verbalist it's best to get you now before you reach your final form. Over 10 years battling and you still yet to evolve? At this rate, we may not be alive to see you reach your all. As a man thinketh, so shall he be. And you are who you are for selling yourself short. Look at your life. Ain't no wonders involved. Still with verb. You even stumbled in your introduction. You're not even confident in where you're from. I'm from Bella Bella. You're not even confident in where you're from. I'm from Bella Bella. Nah, Limpopo. Actually, bitches say you from the north. You've reached your arc and you'll never be greater. You'll never be Peace. You'll never be Vader. I've never seen them give you props like missing theatrical paraphernalia. How your name associated with fortune and luck, but you're such a failure. Damn, Nolo. Damn, Nolo. I'm sure you thought you was the man, Nolo. Now I'm what's happening to you. If I was to give you credit against Lord Legend and KR, that's where it's through. But the others, they were a task to get through. And how could I forget? You also battled the other verb too. It was twice the verb, but still showing how little you can do. You got to know your worth. You got to know your worth. What your mind conceives is to what you will give birth. I see it in your face, King. It's funny how you look like E.T., but you ain't never leave Earth. You don't know yourself. You don't know yourself, already trying to be someone else. That's why your shit sound forced and you'll never be top, son. You talking about guns, and we can tell you ain't never shot one. You barely pulling off these rounds. What will make you think we'll ever believe you let off a hot one? You told Killer, you got the clips loaded. Your niggas solve problems with death. Some shit about Ramsey Bolton. It ain't even worth quoting. That shit hopeless for Gazy and bogus. Cut the jokes, cause there'll be no more G after I G check him on the double. Just try and provoke it. That shit hopeless for Gazy and bogus. You involved in any thug shit is just a hoax, just hocus pocus. We can switch this to art in real life in a moment, or make art from real life as soon as the magnum smoke him. That's my magnum opus. Another nerd faking in his verses till I gotta be the truth and smoke him with the face like smoke him in the face like Catholic churches. But better you rap with me or else it's hearses. You won't last in beef. Tragically, empty the clip, reload, that's resurgence. Clap the heat. On some niggas who be talking loud but can't even stand where it hurts, like they actually putting niggas in IVs and life support with the nurses till we emerge and see how they all for show and they play insurgents but won't even graze anatomy. Nigga, how sad is he?
Oh my God. Oh man.
He won't even graze anatomy, nigga. How sad is he? Huh? How sad is he? He won't even graze anatomy, but how sad is he? Pardon me. Oh, you told Lord Legend he's not shooting, it's all rapping facts, King. We could see how his rounds kept jamming. But you are a knife bar right after that. It's baffling. Knowing you don't grab things and stab things. Well, here's a time machine, since we're imagining. Let's get back to all the times that you were battling. Every one of them shits have you spitting gun bars. So what are we unraveling? Let's understand it. If LL is shorthanded for rapping things that didn't even happen, then by your standards, you shorthanded for never clapping. So we got to remove those lines from your chapters. So we got to remove those lines from your chapters. I mean, how else could we explain structuring material that isn't supported by pillars of material that isn't backed up by you being on site in the trenches with the hammers? or with the crew drilling, breaking down blocks, removing every hazard, or putting work with them tools, all sort of scopes and ladders, gloves and masked up, it won't add up by your sentiments. There's a flaw in the build-ups. The foundation ain't solid. By being on site, in the trenches with the hammers, or with the crew, drilling, breaking down every block, removing every hazard, or putting work in with them tools, all sorts of scopes and ladders, gloved up, masked up, it wouldn't add up. By your sentiments, there's a flaw in the build-ups. The foundation ain't solid. You can't expect us to dig what you are not cemented in. Gotta quit them lines, King. Not on my time, King. If you say you fire things, then the necessary evil is required, King. So I have to go back to being about that action. Put a nigga in traction, stop him in his tracks to stop fake promoting this gun clapping. If you ain't real, the fuck is gonna happen if we pull up working steel and hammers like blacksmiths? Oh, you gonna say, oh, Jay, you know, we're just battling. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, cause shooting is bad, and it's even worse when you capping. We've been here show after show, and we ain't never seen you rapping. I hate your delivery, but go ahead and rap, King.
I'm about to deliver a certain casket. AJ, there's no way you're making it out of this alive, dummy. Compare this battle to a friends with benefits encounter. Cause on this occasion, you're really fucked, buddy. Yo! Now Ram Nitty has surely had an influence on your style. Cause Jay, you can't finish a round without mentioning a grip. And you once called yourself the gunline king. Hey, doesn't Ram Nitty go by some similar shit? Bro, really think he Ram Nitty, and I should have gone online and exposed that shit. Jay, I should have made a thread of how you stitch material together in a way that makes you think you knit. Now before this encounter... Now, before this encounter, I studied your resume. And do you think that that shit impressed me? The answer is clearly negative. Because this is your 4th battle in 5 years. So clearly you're not built for a sport that's this competitive. You want to do something to impress me, Jay? Then let's see you have battles in months that are consecutive. Now, I watched one of your battles with my girl. And when it was done, she looked at me in a manner that's crazy. And then she asked me, Double, how the hell are they comparing you to a nigga whose writing is lazy? Then she proceeded to ask, what attribute does Jay possess to make people think he your equal when his penmanship shaky? And my response was, the only reason they think he on my level is because of the gun bars he drop on the daily. I told my girl, think Lamar's, because the only reason they think he belongs in this class is because he said he carrying, baby. Now let's be frank. Now let's be frank. The reason your rounds are so gun dependent is because you thought that style would have people easily impressed. You thought if you made your rounds gun heavy, then it wouldn't be difficult for people to label you as one of the very best. Think Remima with the Battle League, because the only reason you used the chrome is because you thought it would bring easy success. Now when the Lord was Now when the Lord was handing out natural ability, then God must have decided to skip. Now God must have decided to skip, bro. Because Jay, far from outstanding, he not in the least bit gifted. There's literally nothing special about this hoe. Honestly, you don't have to be a music executive to recognize the talent in J Lo. Now you not one of us. Honestly, you don't have to be a music executive to recognize the talent in J-Lo. Now, you not one of us. And every time I see you pretend to be black, I want to smack you into the oblivion. Because I know your type, Jay. You're the sort that identifies as black only when it works to your convenience. You are a culture vulture. The only reason you're here is to appropriate black culture with urgency and expedience. Because you're really not one of us. I mean, how black could you be when your last name is European? Now, I know, some of y'all are thinking that was foul, but I'm not going to show any repentance. I'm going to remain unapologetic. See, I'm not going to say sorry to one of Jan van Riebeck's fucking descendants. Now, years ago,
Talk that
Now-
fucking shit. Talk that
now years ago,
Hey, yo.
Now, years ago, you went on hiatus, and during that period, no one said bring Jay back, and you just Now, years ago, you went on hiatus, and during that period, no one said bring Jay back. You just disappeared, and people were willing to live with it. And then earlier this year, you made your return to no fanfare, and right then, I deduced that your presence was insignificant. And I came to that conclusion by looking at the situation and putting 2 and 2 together. It's simple arithmetic. Now, you're gonna try to compare our work rates? Nigga, you can't be serious, because this is your 4th battle in 5 years. But me, on the other hand, my resume so long, mentioning my battles would just be tedious. And I'm glad I put in all this work, because not only was the money good, but for being active, some of my rewards came inexperienced. But you, on the other hand, still classify as a rookie. For being inactive, your reward is being called inexperienced. Nigga, your resume hella light. For years, that performance against Ramsam is all you've lived off. You barely in the ring. It doesn't take rocket science to see why your career hasn't been able to lift off. Now, it doesn't take rocket science to see why your career hasn't been able to lift off. Now I knew from the onset I'd incur no damage today, because you're a substandard wordsmith. You can't harm me in any meaningful way. Plus, in my personal life, I faced life or death situations and still made it through unscathed. See, whenever I'm pushed into a corner, I still manage to find a way to escape. You might confuse me for a Run DMC fan, because I got the ability to get out of a jam, Master J. Now, when I thought of... Now, looking at his history, the fact that I gotta battle him is fucking demeaning. Because first he went on hiatus, then he returned only to run from stars. This shit is beyond believing. Because first he went cold turkey, and then he ducked because he chicken. He gives the term bird brain a whole new meaning. Now Jay, you could have been a monster, but the reason you failed up to live up to your potential is because every time you on stage, you got humor channel like Comedy Central. Nigga, my punches got here, and thinking you could match my ability was simply retarded. And for having the nerve to test my pen, you are about to become one of the dearly departed. And it's time.
So much lies in your rap. Kiss your mother with that mouth. I mean, when you were going through it, I was unhinged. I mean, that shit was cringed. You said when you were backed up in the corner, you do what? I only know you'll take a syringe, nigga. And then you're talking about 5 years, you've been battling so long. Come on, dude. My first battle, they just gotta rewind that. Your first battle, nigga still gotta find that. When they said this was on, not my opponent, but what I could do was the allure. I got drunk with excitement. Then I saw double lines forming. There's trouble times for him. Heard he put his heart in the lines till it's flat, it's absurd. But the actions continue, and I'm here to show G's ending word. Because y'all know in the continuous tense, the verb ends in G. Y'all still can say he can write with me, y'all got some nerve. Is suicide going against me? He J Mali, who gonna save him? Is suicide going against me? Is J Mali, who's gonna save him? The one that don't exist? If suicide going against me is Jay Marley, who's gonna save him? Top dog, when Jay rocks, I maim ship. Put a dot on these niggas when I control verses. Jay Electronica going ape shit. ammo pack out the blue about 60. Crippling niggas. I'm Jay Stone when I spray shit. If cops come around and the snitches say shit, I'll be known for murder like Jay Mills. Look, I even do my own name flips. Look, man, you gotta cut it out, King. You gotta stop it. Cause you've been taking all these losses, dropping tears. I only drop a tear when I'm dealing with a loss. Gotta stop it, gotta stop pretending. I mean, you were thinking about your next fix. They had you in the reflectors digging trenches. When I reflect back into the hood, my mind fixed on how I can never dig being in the trenches. All this pretending, gotta stop it, I meant it. Because you out here stumbling, twitching through your rounds, can't even get through a sentence. I got caught, and if I even fucked up a word, I would be living through a sentence. Sorry, man, my mind ain't here, man. Rap, King, rap.
Once this was locked in, I told my squad, stay at home. Cause I can single-handedly make Jay bleed. My bro said we can assist you with the body, but I told my bloodline I don't need no help. Samoan dynasty, even if I'm solo, I can still rock Jay and reign supreme. Now when you... I said, once this was locked in, I told my squad stay at home cause I can single-handedly make Jay bleed. My bro said we can assist you with the body, but I told my bloodline I don't need no help. Samoan dynasty, even if I'm solo, I can still rock Jay and reign supreme. Now when you dropped that Booker T line, I knew the possibility of me losing to you did not exist. Why? Cause I got a hitman's heart. My blood runs stone cold, so versus me, you gonna experience heartbreak, kid. Nigga, Nigga, I'm a monster, a top-class wordsmith. My penmanship is on a different level. I'm cut from a special cloth. My punches God tier, and this angle deserves an Olympic gold medal. Nigga, our skills are incomparable. Let me bring that back. Nigga, our skills are incomparable. As a writer, I'm on a higher plateau. In every aspect of lyricism, I'm simply better than you. And you can try to deny it all you want, but mentally, you know what I'm dropping are truths. Now, when I started in the game, I was a diamond in the dirt, you know, a work in progress. And in order to evolve, I rolled up my sleeves, put in work in progress, elevated with every encounter I engaged in. See, with every match, I really did grow. That's how I went from rapping on corners with Dusty Rhodes to being one of the stars at this big show. Jay, I'm an upper echelon wordsmith. I literally embody and define what it means to be elite. My pen got enough flair to get you sent to the Undertaker as I get declared Battle Rap's MVP. Jay, I'm ruthless. Expect me to say sorry? Nigga, I'm not gonna waste my breath. Unapologetic about my actions. Only time I'll say howdy boy is if I'm watching Mad Tech Team with Jeff. Now I unapologetic about my actions. Only time I'll say howdy boy is if I'm watching Mad Tech Team with Jeff. Now, you had the audacity to test my pen, so I hope you caught that wrestling scheme clearly, because once it's all said and done, they gonna say you got SmackDown going against Raw talent like the Survivor Series. Now, Jay. Now, Jay, you lack originality. You the definition of a URL prototype. You can't finish a round without mentioning a GUN. And with that one-dimensional style, it's kind of crazy that you thought tonight it would be GUN. Now, while going through your catalog, I discovered a fact that was kind of strange. Because while looking at your matches, I discovered that not a single one of your battles had reached 1,000 views up until this day. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. You telling me you drop all these gun bars in your battles, but your matches still don't have AK? Nigga, when I thought... Now when I thought about the fact that I had to battle you, I experienced both excitement and rage. But it's fitting that I experienced these emotions, because being a good speaker, it's only right I got amped for the stage. Now I do not rate you, I do not admire you, nor do I respect you, dog. You want me to hold you in high regard, then you need to do more for the sport. Simply put, my respect is something he remains to earn, like a cremated corpse. Now I wasn't looking forward to battling you. Honestly, I'd rather be at home chilling. And truthfully, I wasn't gonna rap. See, I was actually planning to really kill him. See, I had the idea to let him rap his round, and after its completion, I'll just pull an AR and spray. Meaning after Jay's verse, y'all are gonna hear an M16. This is the song Renegade. Now my hood full of fighters. In fact, I know a teen that could have Chalky knocked out quickly. In layman terms, I know a schoolboy that could get Jay rocked. Y'all ever listen to Black Hippie? Nigga, my punches got here, and thinking you could match my skills was simply retarded. And for having the nerve to test my pen, you've just become one of the dearly departed. It's time.